Hey everybody, you're listening to Sunny, the original diva of the WWE on InYourHeadOnline.com. This is the place to come for the real deal about wrestling, so make sure you visit us.
All right, we're back, and we're joined by Missy Hyatt, the first lady of professional wrestling. Welcome to In Your Head.
Hi, thank you.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
So how was your birthday last month?
It was really good. Went to go eat sushi.
Oh.
So my favorite. So there's a great place in Sheepshead Bay in New York that I like. So I went there, and I forgot to take my phone. So I want to apologize to everybody out there.
That's okay. We can't hold that against you. If it was your birthday. I know it's a big deal coming on In Your Head, but your birthday probably comes first.
Thank you.
Right. Let everybody know you're going to be at the Horror Cinema. That's going to be November 30th to December 1st. That's in Hagerstown, Maryland. Do you enjoy doing the conventions?
Oh, I love doing them because you get to sit there and talk to people and see people, and it's fun. Yeah. I always like to ask what they go, oh, I got your book, and I'm like, well, what do you think? Tell me the truth, things like that. So you always kind of you get to talk to the fans and, see what they're doing and everything.
What do most people say about the book?
Most people like it, but everybody tells me I wish there was more.
Well, I'd say Mick Foley's got 3 out. Do you think we'll ever see another second Missy Hyatt book?
I don't know. I don't know unless I doubt it. To be honest with you, I had my career and did my thing and everything. So I mean, it would be wonderful. Yeah, if that was the case. I would think that would be awesome to do another book. But everybody, most people, guys and girls, they were like, "Oh, we wanted more. We wanted you to, talk about that more and talk about this more and things like that." So,
were you surprised, when Foley actually put his book out and it did so well? It kind of opened it up for everybody to,
I knew a book in wrestling would do good. And it was so funny because I saw him not that long ago at a autograph show, as a matter of fact. And I was telling him, I told him, I said, he did not know how much it meant to me that he put me in his book. And he was like, oh, he's so, what's the word for it? So humble. That he's like, oh, it's no big deal. I'm like, no, you don't understand. It is a really big deal. It was like, I went and bought the book for my nephew for Hanukkah, and I was in the car, thumbing through it, really trying not to bend the back so he knows that, I was looking through it before I wrapped it, and I was trying to find my name, and I was in there 3 times or something, and I told him, I called him up and left him a message saying, I owe you dinner next time you and your wife are in New York. Please get in touch with me because I want to take you guys out to dinner. I said it was the nicest thing in the world what you said about me. And it was. He said the coolest thing about me. And I said that to him again. I was like, that was the nicest thing he said. He goes, oh, well, it was the truth. Like that. And I was just like, aw. So nice.
Did you enjoy working with him back, in WCW? You guys worked a little bit together, not a lot.
Yeah, and we worked in Alabama. And I worked with him a lot of places. Oh yeah, he's one of the nice guys. He's one of the guys, even though he's not an old timer, but he really is. He knows the wrestling business. He's paid his dues. He has respect for the wrestling business. I mean, him and Shane Douglas were busting their tails in front of 50 people at those shows when he was first starting out. I mean, this guy, he really, really, deserved everything he got.
Were you surprised he lasted so long? Because he was doing, those crazy bumps back in the day?
No, not really. I mean, he's really good, and he's got a mind on him. So, he can adapt, overcome, and what's that other thing? What is that? Adapt, overcome, and adjust or something. That's it.
All right. We got a caller here on the line. Who is this?
Oh, hi. This is Sarah from earlier.
Okay. You're on air with Missy Hyatt. Do you have a question?
Oh, hi. What made you want to join wrestling?
Well, I fell in love with wrestling when I was about 17, and my dad was flipping through the channels, and he saw the Fabulous Freebirds. They were on TV, and Terry Gordy was running around with a baby bonnet on his head, and they stuffed one of those little thingies in his mouth, those little sucker things.
Right.
And he was running around the ring and going, wee! It was so funny. I thought it was a hoot, and I was like, what is this? And my dad was, like, watching a movie, but he was flipping channel. He never got to see the rest of his movie because I like, pushed him out of the way and started watching it because I was like, this is great. And so I started watching and I fell in love with wrestling. And I was like, that's what I want to do. And I was like, I know I don't want to be a lady wrestler because that never appealed to me at all, like rolling around in the ring, even though I did. But I was like, I want to be in wrestling. I don't know what I want to do, but I know I want to be in wrestling.
Oh my God, that's cool.
Earlier when Sarah called in, she was asking us how could she get John Cena's attention. Do you have any advice for her?
Oh, I don't know, but if you figure it out, you tell me. Because, girl, I'll be out there right there with you.
Do you have anything else, Sarah?
What advice would you give to someone
Who wanted to get into wrestling?
in the business? What advice would you give to someone who wants to?
Oh, gosh. Go to college first so you have something to fall back on just in case. And know that, it's really, it's right now, it was a lot different when I started, but now it's really difficult. But just, if you do get a chance, just, keep your mouth shut and listen and watch and just, try to absorb everything you can to learn. Learn as much as you can.
Thanks for calling in,
Okay,
Sarah.
thank you. Thank you so much.
Yep, thanks for calling in, Sarah.
Yeah.
Sarah.
You said earlier about, you didn't want to be a women's wrestler.
Yeah.
What do you think about women's wrestling? Do you think people want to see that, or do you think they just want to see the...
No, I don't know. I mean, I've asked a few guys, I'm like, what would you rather think? Girls wrestling like guys, or would you like to see girls like in a ballroom brawl, like, in a dress, could fly up and something could pop out.
Right.
And every person that I talk to, even females, like, I'd rather see a cat fight. I'd rather see girls going to pull their hair, going to rip, but like a real, like, really thinking that they're really fighting, not just and that's my opinion, though. Everybody's got their own opinion, but that's what I think it's a little bit more exciting. And then to have I'm sorry.
Oh, you go on.
No, I just think, like certain places they have all these matches or they have pillow fights and stuff, and it doesn't really mean anything. They don't treat the girls like with angles or doing anything. And if they could get somebody up there that could teach the girls how to talk and timing and give them like characters, because to me they're all interchangeable. They all look the same. Nobody stands out. All the girls they all are the same. And they don't have any kind of character. There's the one girl, like the vampire chick. At least she had a character, and she was good.
Yeah, I think she stood out because...
I don't remember her name.
Ariel.
Who's Ariel, that's it. Ariel, I mean, she was, good. She had a character, and a costume and a character and everything. And it's like, all these other girls are just the same. They're like cookie cutter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh. They all look the same. They all act the same. They all do the same thing. Nothing's different. I mean, except for like your Trish Stratus's. I mean, the girl comes in there. She didn't know how to wrestle. She went down there. She learned how to wrestle, and she knew that she was a wrestling fan. I mean, most of these girls aren't even a wrestling fan. I have absolutely no respect for anybody that they want to be in wrestling because they want to just be on TV, but they're not in it because they love wrestling. Mm-hmm. I just don't have any, and then you have like Trish Stratus, who loved wrestling, loved the business, and she really worked her tail off. And it's a shame, because I heard she's leaving.
Yeah, I think she's gone, yeah.
Oh, that's a shame, because they lost, somebody that is awesome talent.
Now, when you started, did you try to develop your character, or was that more or less you?
I had to. I mean, because I was the one doing all the talking. Mm-hmm. So, I had to develop mine and John's, what we were doing there and everything. And all I did really was just whine and complain and stuff like that. And I just did what the booker at the time, told me to do. Because I really didn't know what I was doing in front of the camera. So, and I had a lot of help, John Mantell and David Manning, and everybody really, really helped me a lot. And Sunshine helped me and everything.
So everybody knows, we've got 20 missed calls here with unknown numbers. If you're calling in, you have to unblock your number. Try star 82 if you want to talk to Missy Hyatt. We can't take blocked calls. Do you have a question?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to stalk you or anything. You can call in with a.
Yeah, like we're gonna if they call and say something naughty, like we're gonna call them back or something.
Right. We're not going to hunt you down.
I'm bad though because I don't pick up my phone numbers that I don't know, and then I'll wonder what area code that is, and I'll have to look on the internet to find out what area code that is, and I'm like, who do I know there? And then I get so neurotic about it. It's like, oh my god, and I'm like, why don't I just answer it? So I was like, do I have phone phobia? I think I do. Alexander Bell phobia.
Right, and it's like, oh, it's 5:08. Must be that weird Jack guy calling again. Do you have a question from the message board, Incher?
Extreme Falls, he actually wants to know what it was like managing the Nasty Boys.
What was it like?
Yeah.
I've managed others that were a lot funner. Brian's nice, and he's a nice guy. But they didn't really need me, and they didn't need me, and they acted like they didn't need me because they just kind of pushed me to the side a lot. But that's okay.
Have you seen anything about his? He might be having a court TV show on TV.
No, in a trailer park and stuff.
Yeah, Trailer Park Justice.
It would be a hoot. I think it would be a hoot. He is funny. He's one of the funniest guys. He should be a comedian or something. He's that funny. Mm-hmm. So Brian will be really good at that. I hope he gets it. Because he just had another knee surgery and stuff. And he is. He's one of those guys out there that are a really nice guy and really deserves something good should happen to him.
You think if he gets that show, maybe we'll see Missy Hyatt on there either suing somebody or...
If I can find Fonzie to sue him again.
What would you be suing Fonzie about?
I don't know. I'll find... Listen, Fonzie can do a lot of things that will aggravate. I'll find Fonzie and sue him again.
Yeah. Oh, did you sue him?
I already sued him on Judgment.
Yeah,
on Judgment. Yeah, I took him on there. He really did wreck my car. And so it's kind of and I told him, I said, Fonzie, you can go on my favorite TV show with me, or, because they pay it. I said, or you can pay the $500 deductible. And he's like, I'll go on the show. So...
Do you have any good Fonzie stories outside of the ring?
Oh my gosh! Well, the one thing is he was like, okay, well, you got to say that I was talking to a stripper on the phone and stuff, while I wrecked the car, and you were bugging me, and you were pulling on me and stuff. Okay, whatever, Fonzie, you rear-ended somebody. There's nobody in the world that's going to say that's okay. Hello? All I know is Fonzie's Fonzie. You gotta love him no matter what.
We got a LTNA fan here from Portugal.
Yes, yes. Jesus Christ. Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Can you?
No, the other caller, just hold on a second. We'll take you in a second. All right, LTNA fan, you got a question for Missy Hyatt?
Yeah, can you guys hear me, first of all?
Yeah, we can hear you. Just ask your question.
Sorry about that. I'm having problems here. Missy Hyatt, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Okay, my first question is, I've seen on the internet. I've seen a segment back in WCW with, I don't know if you remember, with Stan Hansen, where you're trying to interview the Z-Man on WCW, and you went there, and Stan Hansen was there instead of him. Do you have any memory of that segment in particular? I thought it was a great moment in terms of.
Oh, yeah, I have memory of that. That was one of the funniest things. You did like the 3-part segment of me trying to get a locker room interview in the locker room, and yeah, I mean that was fun. That was fun. I mean, sorry, I just knocked some stuff over. Yeah, I mean, Stan Hansen, he's funny, and he's a nice guy, so.
Just have one second right. Question. Just a quick question. From the companies that are existent nowadays, if you were offered to have like a light schedule, kind of how should I say, like a stint in a company from WWE, TNA, or others, which company would you like to work for a few days?
I'd work for either one. Because, I mean, there's no preference or anything like that, either one. I would love to have a job where, I mean, I don't care about being in front of the camera. I would love to have a chance to be behind the camera, to work with the girls, to teach them. Because I don't think anybody has I don't think they really either work with them or get time with the girls to come up with ideas and characters and, timing and outfits and interviews. I don't think they do that. I think they just kind of, throw them out there.
Yeah. Well,
and most of the girls, like I said, they don't know anything about wrestling. Mm-hmm. So, I
was going to say, I think they fit Finley working with them to actually, in the ring wrestling, but like you said, I don't think they have another woman there to teach them to, how to be a valet or do promos or.
They don't have that. They have somebody just teaching them how to wrestle. But even with that, they're teaching them just how to wrestle. But then you also need somebody to teach them that there's four sides, and where the cameras are, and there's 4 sides, and when you pick somebody up, you need to, go to all 4 sides, and, there's a lot of different things that they're missing out on, and that they, should learn, because they're just really basically missing out on it.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is you can't just teach them, to wrestle like a normal wrestler, since that's not what.
No, I mean, yeah, and that's what it seems like they're doing. Is that they're just out there, the regular guys or whatever, and they don't. They need to be taught a little bit more. You can teach them how to wrestle. I mean, even with young guys, I was at some shows and the guys were working, and we were just outside because we were there really, really early. And I made the remark, I go, hey, when you're picking them up, remember, you got 4 sides, so, go around at least 2 sides. And I said, you got to remember, go a little bit slow, because, the people are out there, and they can't do it as fast as you can. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. They don't see it as fast as you're doing it. And they're like, oh, and so then they worked on it, and, their match was a zillion times better. But, I didn't say anything to them that, most everybody else in the wrestling business, it's been around it for a little bit knows. But, they just need help. Some people, there's nobody out there helping people. And that's what I think stinks.
Thanks for calling in, LTNA fan.
Okay, then. Goodbye.
Yeah. What do you think about the Portuguese accent?
I'm sorry, what, me?
Yeah, the last caller is from Portugal. I was just wondering what you thought about his accent.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's good.
All right. We get another caller here. Who is this?
Hey, Missy Hyatt, Jose Vargas from North Oregon, New Jersey. What's up, guys?
Hi, good.
All right, listen. Good. Listen, I was just going to point out, you're right. People like Candice Michelle and Cody Rhodes, they could sure use a manager or someone to teach them the ropes on how to wrestle. I agree with you on that one, Missy. And by the way, I just want to let you know, I've been a big fan since the 80s. I've been watching, and I'm like, wow, damn, when is Missy Hyatt coming to WWE, I mean, Vince got to open up the door.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really believe you would have made a big difference with pretty much what the roster is doing right now, which is nothing. Now they could use a locker room leader but then again, like Tom Pritchard and guys like that, I think maybe that's one of the reasons why the female wrestlers aren't really getting their fair shot at actual wrestling, rather than just showing their boobs and dancing around looking good. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I mean, they do a lot of stuff. I mean, women's wrestling's a little bit different. I mean, I am like, I'm not a fan of it, so I should, I can't say much, but because I'm not that much of a fan of it, but, they need, the women, if they had an opportunity to really, go out there and they had more of a characters, because you just said two names, I've never even heard of them. And I watched it. It's just like with the girls. I mean, they should at least have a guy that they manage or something. If they're just going to be around as a wrestler, I don't know. That's my opinion. I'm not saying because I don't know.
Well,
I never claimed too much about it, so.
All I'm saying is I hope Vince is listening, because Missy Hyatt will be a great addition to the WWE roster as far as, talent, relations or anything, management. You will look great. I mean, you still look great after all these years. She looks incredible. I mean, damn, wow.
Thank you. I feel
By the way, it's my birthday, so you know.
Ah, happy birthday.
34 years old, November 21st, 73. Something like that. Yeah. Well, anyway, thank you guys. Have a good night. What?
Thank you.
What did you think about the Diva Search?
You know what? I mean, I hate saying this, but I've seen a little bit of it on TV when they just do the ads for it and stuff, and I'm just like, there they go, getting more cookie-cutter girls that don't know anything about the wrestling business. They go out there, because I want to be on TV, or their agent tells them, something's going on. And it's sad, I think.
Do you think you can tell the difference between, a woman who got in the wrestling because they loved it, as opposed to someone who just did it to be on TV?
Probably. If I was around them and saw how they acted.
Right.
I'm sure I could.
Do you have a question from the board there, Barbie? Or Incher?
Yeah, I actually have a question.
All right.
The Big Tiny, he actually wants to know where you would rank yourself amongst all the wrestling divas.
Okay, well, I don't call myself a wrestling diva.
Wrestling.
And rank myself as in what? As as a manager? As a female manager?
Probably is.
Yeah.
Well, the best there was, best there is, and best there ever will be.
Excellent.
When they give you the name the First Lady of Professional Wrestling in WCW, did that make anybody else mad or jealous, like Medusa?
Yeah, it did. It was like Gary Michael Capetta did it. I didn't even know. I was just walking to the ring the first time I heard it, and he was like, "That's First Lady of Wrestling." I was like, "Oh wow, cool. Okay, I'll take that. That works for me." Yeah. I was like, I thought it was cool because when I was in world class, it was so funny. Each and every week, I came out, and I was always from a different place. So it was kind of nice to be, at least they gave me a name like that. And then they did all that whole thing about the First Lady thing with at the Beach Blast.
Mm-hmm.
It was so stupid.
Right, I remember that.
Yeah, and they had to throw that in there. Even though, and then I win, and then they don't even say anything about it because they were just trying to touch it up or something. I don't know. They do some asinine things that I don't understand sometimes.
Right.
I'm just happy to be there and have a job.
Yeah.
Do you ever think that they don't give a female the chance to work behind the scenes like they do a lot of the retired male wrestlers or the male wrestlers?
I know they don't do that. I heard that they were going to do that for I can't even think. Do it for Sherry Martel.
Mm-hmm.
And she died, and that would have been awesome. I mean, I so wish that could have happened.
Mm-hmm. Did you work at all with her?
Yeah, I did in Canada. In Canada, we had the only wrestling match I ever really had, and I had a great one. It's because I just shut up and I listened to her, and I did what she said, and I had a decent one.
Did any of the guys you ever managed were they like mad that they put you with them?
What do you mean?
Like maybe they didn't want you as their manager.
Yeah, I think the Nasty Boys, I don't think they really cared that I was, there. I don't think they really cared.
Right. You're also going to have a show...
I just think that was their gimmick. They didn't need.
You're also going to be a show this weekend, I guess, at the ECW Arena.
Yes, I am.
Does that still have, like, a special aura about it when you're there, atmosphere?
I haven't, I don't know, because I really haven't been there for that, since I'm going there to do that.
Right.
But, I haven't, I don't know. It'll be weird to go there.
Mm-hmm. So you haven't done anything there since it was actually ECW?
I mean, I guess I did something with, for 3PW.
Mm-hmm.
For, Jasmine.
Right, Jasmine Blair.
Yeah. But, other than that, I haven't.
Are you surprised, people still run it so often?
I'm sorry, what?
Are you surprised that people still, book the ECW Arena so often?
No, because I think it was, like, a place that people, it's like a legend and stuff. So I heard it's all redone.
Mm-hmm.
Don't they still run shows there and everything?
Oh yeah, there's Pro Wrestling Unplugged. They have matches there pretty much every month, I think. Yeah. They also have a TV show. Yeah.
Chikara, ROH, they book it a lot.
Yeah, I think even TNA did a show there.
Oh really?
Yeah, they wanted to do a show there. I think it wasn't Eddie Gilbert the one who found the arena.
Do the what arena?
Wasn't he the one who found the ECW arena?
I think so. I mean, when it was taught, it was Eastern Championship Wrestling and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I know that he's the one that kind of did, he's the one that helped turn it around and stuff. And him and Terry Funk had all those crazy hardcore matches that they got from Japan. Mm-hmm. And that's what started that whole, extreme and everything.
As everybody know, again, you give it the Horror Cinema, November 30th to December 1st. Do you do the horror shows very often?
Every once in a while. I had a crazy one this past weekend.
Yeah.
At the Big Apple Con. Oh, my God. There were grown men, 60 years old, 50 years old, and, those skirts and swords, and they were, play sword fighting. Uh-huh. They dressed up in the Dungeons and Dragons stuff. And then they had this whole lightsaber. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you.
I wish I was there for that.
I think wrestling fans are a different subculture. Whole people came there, and they set up on the 18th floor, a big party room or whatever. People sat around and played games, they're kind of board games. And just oh my God, this is a whole subculture I know nothing about. It was just crazy.
It wasn't a Star Trek convention, was it?
The Star Trek shows, let me just tell you, the people that go to those, they have those crazy, there's another subculture that no one knows about. There's these people that buy those, stormtrooper outfits, and they're expensive. They're $300. I don't know where they get them. There's probably some creepy guy that makes them. And they go around, they don't get paid, and they go to all the shows like that, comic shows and stuff, and they dress up as the stormtroopers. They have the guns, and they point them at you and everything. And we got an elevator, and a stormtrooper, he had, I guess, the helmet on like Darth Vader, and went rah, rah, rah. I'm just Oh my God, that guy's like old enough to buy liquor.
That wouldn't do anything for you.
Yeah, and I kept thinking to myself, no wonder he can't get laid.
So you're
he probably asked me, hey, you want to come over and see my Star Trek stuff?
So you're trying to give me some advice here? I should put away like my Yoda suit if I.
Yeah.
Or like, all right.
He does
Listen,
make it Yoda.
I have an Ewok backpack. All right, but like I don't come over and when you look at my dolls that I have, and I've got some like limited edition Barbies and stuff. But I'm like, no, don't touch them. No, I don't do that or anything.
Right. We got a call here. Got Brian on the line.
Oh, hi. This is Missy Hyatt.
Yep. Not me.
Oh,
no,
hi.
he's here.
Yeah, I just wanted to say when I was 14, I got in trouble for calling the WCW hotline too much when you were on the show, and this was before the internet, and I got grounded for it. So I hope you take it.
How old are you now? How old are you now? Huh?
I'm 30.
Oh, okay. Well, then you know what? You can go to MissyHyatt.net, my website. I'm naked on there, and you can see that in your 30, so you won't get in trouble now.
Oh, okay. Okay. I just got to make sure my wife's not home.
He is married, so.
Yeah, but don't let your wife know, because then you'll get in more trouble from your wife than you will from your mom.
Yeah. My main question for you was, when you were, I know that you used to date the guy that was on the Wonder Years show.
Yeah.
Were you actually a fan of the TV show when you were dating him, or not? I didn't know.
No, I wasn't before, or neither when I didn't care because it was a time when Unsolved Mysteries was on at the same time. And I like that a little bit better.
I couldn't watch the show. I just thought it was too depressing overall.
Yeah.
So deep of it.
That's actually one of my favorite shows, but.
I mean, he was the only thing funny on the show, so I liked him. That and the Jewish kid, he was kind of funny.
Fred Savage.
No,
his friend, the skinny one, his friend, Paul.
Yeah, the guy that everybody says grew up to be Marilyn Manson, but
that wasn't him.
Right.
But anyway, I appreciate you.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about Paul. Okay, the poor kid. They moved from Chicago because he got the job, right?
Right.
And the mom ended up getting a divorce and blamed him for it. Because she had to move out there for him. And she's like, I'm getting a divorce because we had to be out here, blah, 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 blah. I was like, you know what, shut your trap. You've probably been stealing more than the friggin' 15% they allow you to get out of his money because he's making 100 G's a week, you old hag. And I just thought that was really mean to blame that, on him.
Kid, right.
Yeah.
Couldn't go unless they said it was okay, because he's a juvenile. She's moved out there. If they didn't want him to go, they shouldn't have let him go on the ends. I just thought it was really bad for him. And when he grows up, it's like Fred grew up and he looks nice. He's handsome. And he played a great bad guy on a TV show. Could be a really good heel. But Paul, I don't know. I don't think there's any hope for Paul. He played a great bad guy on a TV show.
The caller you called in, you have your show playing in the background. You have to turn that down.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you taking my call. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks, Brian.
Bye.
Is this Jose?
Oh, no. This is Randy Macho Man Savage. Missy Hyatt. Oh, yeah.
All right. Thanks for calling in, Dave.
Yeah. Do I just get all the weird people or what? Hi.
He's probably one of the guys in the Stormtrooper out there.
Hey, we're going to have some crazy, one of those, what do they call those people? From the Star Wars.
Jedis?
What are they? Not the Jedis. They're the,
Ewok?
they're in the white outfit.
Oh, the Stormtrooper.
Yeah, we're going to have the friggin', why should I know stormtroopers? That's such a Nazi thing. Anyway, we're going to have stormtroopers, calling up, going, at me.
I'm sure we can handle that.
Like, excuse me, when was the last day you got laid?
So I'm handling my lightsaber right now.
Yeah, I'm playing with my lightsaber right as we speak. No.
Well, Well, actually, when we had Sonny on, we were pretty sure one of the callers was actually pleasuring himself during the call. But...
Probably. I mean, yeah, probably.
Well, plug your website again. It's MissyHyatt.net, if anybody wants to join there.
.net, and also I have MissyHyatt247.com. That is I have the one website, it's the reality website, and then I have the other one, the 247.com, is, I have cameras in my house on 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
And,
how much does that cost?
Both, well, it's $9.99, but if you have, both of the sites, then it's less.
Right.
Like if you signed up to both of them, then I think it's one of them is only $5.99.
If you host it, you get a discount.
Yeah. But you know what it is? It's like, we looked at a lot of other websites, and most of them that are like mine, they go for like $29 a month.
Right.
I'm $9.99. So I'd rather have people stay longer than, just come for 1 or 2 months. I'd rather have fans, because most of my fans that have been on there have been on like 3 years. Mm-hmm. So I like having that.
Are you on there right now talking to us?
Yes, I am.
So people could join that and watch you talk to us.
Yes.
All right. I think I'm going to sign up for that. I actually saw on your MySpace that someone actually has like a MySpace devoted to trying to get a Missy Hyatt figure made.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think I know who that is. I love him. That's so nice. Yeah, I'm calling Jax, and I call him all the time. They're probably not going to make one for me just because of that now. But it's really nice. Yeah, I mean, I think it's nice.
Yeah. They've never approached... Have you ever had an action figure any places you work?
No, and that's just make me feel bad about it. But, I haven't.
Oh. Well, I'm sure someone out there can make you one, probably.
Yeah, well, you know what? I've been talking to Barbie. Because they make different ones, Barbie has. And so my agent has been talking to them.
Oh, that'd be good.
So who knows?
I bet you could sell them pretty well at the website.
Yeah. I'm just, I would just like to have one, but I had no idea there was such a big business in that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In dolls.
Yeah, actually, don't call them dolls, because male fans won't like that. They call them action figures.
I know. My ex-boyfriend collected them, and he would get extremely upset when I would call him, your dolls.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I got the Dusty Rhodes here with the polka dot suit, and that's definitely an action figure. It's not.
Oh, really? Do you know that's a isn't that a collectible one?
Yeah, that one's pretty rare. I got that one still in the package.
I remember it was the guy that had a bunch of the stuff, and my nephew, he collected them, but he didn't keep them in the packages and stuff, which that was okay, because the 3 that I got were 3. It was the Andre, the Dusty, and another one. I gave him I traded him my bathing suit from Beach Blast pay-per-view, and I got those. So.
Did you keep a lot of your stuff, like stuff that you wore on TV and whatnot?
Yeah, sure did. I put it up on the website a lot. We put it up there, and then when I go to shows like this weekend and next weekend, I'll bring something, with me and do like a silent auction for it. And then what I do for authenticity, I either wear it or a picture of me with it, and have like a little authenticity.
Yeah, so they know it's not just something someone says you own, but you really didn't.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good with the person that bought it if I put it on or if I'm holding it or something like that. And then I have this something like a letter of authenticity that I do. So.
You didn't go to the
there's so much fake stuff you would not believe. Like on eBay, there's so many pictures. Like people will buy pictures and they will. But usually I don't sell something unless it's signed. But even that, I don't know how they do it, but they make copies of it, and then they'll sell them on eBay. Mm-hmm. And they'll copy my signature too, and sell it on eBay. So I I got so sick of going to eBay and having everything removed because then they would just, it would next day, 10 more people would, come on there and have fake stuff.
Yeah, it's not worth being there, checking out every day, all day, just to...
Yeah, it's aggravating, and it's a pain, because you got to be in that bureau program, and it's just a big pain to do that.
You didn't go to the fan fest that was at the Cow Palace. I think you were going to be on it, but you didn't go to that, did you?
Yeah.
Are you glad you didn't?
Yeah, because I heard, all what happened and everything like that. I got my ticket and I got my money, so that's all I care about. But when I heard, I can pack and get ready and everything, and my ex came over here because he was going to watch my dogs for me and he was going to take me to the airport. And he got over here, and I was like, Eric, I just got this weird feeling that, it's going to be a cluster and everything. He's like, well, he goes, Paul and Nash aren't showing up, and so on. So, he gave me kind of like the 411 that was going on. And I knew, subliminally, I must have known because I could not pack. I could not get my stuff together. And I said, well, I'm not going to go then. I don't want to be a part of that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I talked to the guy who's putting together for a while, and one time he actually asked me, and this true story, asked me for $50,000 to sponsor the show, and I was like, no.
Oh my God! Well, there's a company that did some kind of drink or whatever, and that did give him like 120. I forget how much money they gave him. Some people say 25,000. Some people say 100 grand, and a bunch of other places like vendors paid and everything like that and gave him money. And when they got there, certain things, like they were promised that they would have an area for a TV or, just certain things. And then the Cow Palace is check bounced, and then they wouldn't let the show, I think, on Sunday go through. They kicked everybody out of the Cow Palace and everybody's hotels. Then they kicked everybody out of the hotels.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, it's
and then a lot of people, were out of different, they flew in to San Francisco, but they were out of Sacramento or out of other ones that were $100 taxi rides and stuff.
Right. I'd say it's too bad because it gives all the fan fest kind of things a bad name, but there's a lot of good ones out there.
Oh, there's a lot of great ones out there. And what really upsets me is the one that we had in Long Island, and people complained about fire marshal, and they complain, but they have to understand that that's not the promoter's problem. That's not the promoter's fault. He doesn't want that they make you leave and, get in line, and then they put some of the people in another room. That wasn't, he sure as heck didn't want that to go on like that. And then they, blame him for stuff like that. So, I think that stinks.
Yeah. Did you have anything else from the message board, Incher?
Actually, I did. El Santo Loco, he has a question. He wants to know if you've seen the New Jack hardcore documentary, and what are your feelings on his comments about you on the film, if you've seen it.
New Jack made comments that I thought my dog could talk, and I would just like to say, I'm Jewish, and if my dog could talk, Milo would be on Letterman, and he would be, he'd have his own TV deal and talk show if he could talk.
Right.
So, I would squeeze every dime out of that gimmick if I could. But New Jack, I don't know. Just tell him to go smoke some more crack and he'll forget about it tomorrow.
I think he's actually got a new promotion starting up, his own wrestling promotion, New Jack Promotions.
Yeah, okay. And it's called, what is it? Baseball bats, knives, and sticks, oh my. I don't know.
And he had a wrestling school for a while, too. I just thought that was pretty funny.
He had a wrestling school?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I remember reading about it. I don't know if it ever went through or what, but there was talks about it.
Yeah. And what would he teach?
He could teach you to control.
Yeah, that's one thing I can say. My dog Milo can teach somebody how to wrestle better than he can. And the only thing Milo can do is take, like, I suplex him and I'll stun him. And I'll even, I suplex him and stun him, and that's about it. And he's just a jack.
Yeah. I remember you used to talk about your old dog. I think it passed away a few years ago.
Yeah, that's your girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, poor little girl. Yeah, she did. She passed away.
Well, everybody...
But she lasted a long time, let me tell you. That little dog, phew.
What kind of dog was she?
She was a Lhasa.
Oh, okay. I used to have one of those when I was a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're really very sweet little dogs.
Uh-huh. Now I have a miniature Doberman Pinscher right now.
Really? Oh, they're smart. Dobermans are very smart. I have two Jack Russells. So, two crazy Jack Russells.
Well, everybody know you're going to be at the Horse Cinema November 30th to December 1st. And if you want to find out more information about that, you go to myspace.com/slasherfest. And we'll have the link and stuff up on the website. Anything you want to tell everybody?
Well, and you can my website, and you can plug up you can plug both of my websites.
Right, that's MissyHyatt.net, and what was the other one? Missy Hyatt 24/7.
MissyHyatt247.com.
All right, we'll have all the links up on the website.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you want to tell the fans out there before I let you go?
Just thank you, everyone. Thanks for everything. Thanks for I guess all the years of watching and going to my site and, all that other cool stuff. Oh, yeah, and, you can go on, if you go to MissyHyatt.net, you can check out the merchandise, and it does, like you were asking me about the clothes.
Uh-huh.
There's all that kind of stuff and merchandise there, so if anybody's interested in anything like that.
All right, and there's no pictures of you in a stormtrooper uniform.
Oh, no, unless someone wants to buy me one, because I do that. Fans do send me stuff to wear, and I'll wear it on a photo shoot, and then have it by Chin made and sign it and send it to them.
Uh-huh.
But a stormtrooper, unless they wanted to get me the whole outfit, but I really don't think they'd want to because I'd be laughing my ass off while I was in it.
I think maybe the Princess Leia suit when she's the slave in Return of the Jedi. That's probably what they'd want to see.
Is that sexy?
Yeah.
Well, okay, cool, then I want that one then.
Just leave Jabba the Hutt out of the picture.
Okay.
Really appreciate coming on tonight.
Sure, thank you for having me.
Yeah. Can we keep you here just for 1 second?
Okay.
This is Brian Alvarez, and I am commanding you to check out In Your Head Radio on InYourHeadOnline.com.